many people, they struggle to speak in English, right?
Yeah,
And because they are not able to communicate, but they have skills, they are talented, right? But it's only the part where communication feels them like a self sabotaging, right?
yeah.
So what is your one message for those people?
So you mean to say that their confidence level is going down?
Absolutely, yes.
Okay, yeah. So this is a very, very important question because many of them actually do know what to say. You ask them out of that conversation, when you ask them what you need to say, they will be quite elaborate and they'll be very clear. But at the point of when they have to communicate, even though they have got great ideas, even though they are prepared well, but their confidence just slips away.
Hmm.
And it doesn't because they lack the skills, it is usually because of the limiting beliefs that they carry.
Hmm. Hmm.
The beliefs like maybe it is their past experiences. Like when they spoke up, somebody would have told, like, why do you speak like this? And so they will always frame the thought like, what if I say something wrong?
Hmm.
Am I not smart enough? What if they don't agree with me?
Hmm.
Am I not good enough? So these are the beliefs that are running the show. And before even you realize it, you're holding yourself back. So confidence, it does not vanish, it just gets buried under those limiting beliefs. So the shift happens when you start challenging them. And I will not say the path is easy, but when you have a mentor or a coach who can help, so you can do that with a practice, consistency. I will say that consistency will help you become more confident because confidence is also a skill. So
Hmm.
you start practicing again and again in different crowds, you will surely overcome that.
Great. So now, Santa, we are going to have few rapid fire questions for you. Okay, and
Okay.
I really want you to answer them rapidly, right? So the very first question I have for you is, you're passionate about, outside your work, you stay active with Zumba, right? So my question to you is, what is that instant, uh, instantly, anything that you do instantly, maybe Zumba, travel, or training that lifts your mood after a stressful day?
So after a stressful day, I'd love to do Zumba or having soaking my legs in Epsom salt. So these are the things that will help me to again come back.
Great. If confident communication, okay, had a theme song or a title, then what would be yours?
Um, Theme song. So I'm from Chennai. So this song is what I always play in my mind. So whenever I feel down or I think that the confidence is going a little bit less, so இதுவும் கடந்து போகும், which means that this will also change.
Great, great. All right. So the next question is, what's that one communication habit you wish that every boss would drop immediately?
Could you please come again?
So my question to you is, what's that one communication habit you wish that every boss would drop immediately?
Uh, that is, they will leave that immediately.
Yeah.
Okay. So I would say that blaming is
Hmm.
what I would wish them to leave it immediately, because blaming is one thing, like they are not taking their uh, um, I would say that it is a lame excuse. They are
Hmm.
not taking up in charge there. So blaming is what I want them to let themselves know.
Great. Uh, if one word that your students or clients would use to describe your personality, what would that be?
Confident.
Awesome. Great. Uh, if you could host any leadership retreat anywhere in the world, where would it be and what would be the theme of having this retreat?
So I would love to. Wow, that's a wonderful question, and maybe it's it's a kind of inspiration to me also. I've never thought in that way. So if it is like that, I would like to have it in Meghalaya. So where there will be a lot of connect with the nature, and a lot of activities which can make them lead the team. So everything is not going to be a plate in hand. So we cannot see what is going to happen. So in those kind of situation is where the leadership will come. So I would love to conduct a retreat in Meghalaya with nature, trekking, and other activities.
Lovely, lovely. Any book that you would like to recommend to the audience out there, which will really help them to get their communication in a better way?
Um, like how to communicate better. Um, just can you give me 1 second? Like so I would like love to recommend two books here. So the first book is by John C. Maxwell, how to communicate, how everyone communicates but few connect. That's by John C. Maxwell. And the second book is by Lael Lowndes, How to Talk to Anyone. So these two books I would recommend.
Lovely, lovely. Thank you, Santa, so much for answering these rapid fire questions. We are still left with few questions for you.
Yeah.
Uh, and I really want you to give us little deeper insight on that. So if you could teach just one mindset shift to every young professionals out there who is entering the corporate world or who's planning to stepping into a corporate world, what would that be? And if you would really tell us why behind that.
Okay, as I already told you in the rapid fire round, that point is also included here. So it is like my mantra. It is LBS. The scheme is called as LBS, that shift. So
Okay.
L stands for learn, B stands for blame, and S stands for speak.
Hmm.
So if you remove the L, you will get earn. If you remove the B, you will get lame. And if you remove the S, you get the peak. So many of us at the start of a career are eager to learn.
Hmm.
We listen, ask question, curious and all. But after a few years, we stop that
Hmm.
and we set into this blame stage where we keep telling it was because of others. We don't own the effort.
Yeah.
So my boss doesn't understand me, no one listens to me, like that.
Hmm.
So we lose the mindset there, and we don't see what is happening to us. And speaking, if you remove the S, it is speak. So this is what the communication is, what is going to take you to the peak level. So learn before you blame and speak with awareness. This is what is the mind shift that can uh, that can be given to the people who are entering into the corporate world, because as soon as they enter and then they get comfortable with the job, they stop that learning.
Yeah. And it so happens that people start living that monotonous life, and then they also blame that the growth is not coming, the
Yes,
promotion.
I have not seen the growth exactly.
Yeah, great. Awesome. So, yeah, one more question I have for you is you train people in behavior skills. What's that one behavior you have personally noticed that silently holds the professional back from growing into their careers?
So the one career which silently limits the growth is feedback.
Hmm.
So feedback is giving about the work that is being done. So many think that receiving the feedback is very difficult. But what I always say is that it is also very difficult to give feedback,
Hmm.
because giving feedback is very, very difficult than receiving it. We always tend to think, what if I give my feedback? I might hurt them personally. But here is what they should know: feedback should not be taken personally. And when you give it, it is not about the message, it is how you convey it that makes all the difference. Because more than the message, it is the intent with which they are saying. So, this is where the assertive communication also comes in. So,
Hmm.
being assertive means speaking honestly and also respectfully, setting clear expectations without blaming. So, when we give and receive feedback very thoughtfully, separating the messages from the personal judgment, growth will happen naturally.
Great, great. Thank you for sharing that. So before we wrap up this conversation, I would really want you to share. You specialize in communication, leadership, and behavior skills. How are you helping professionals to be able to transform their life? And would you like to tell us about your approach, the kind of a change you're seeing? And if someone who is listening to this podcast and has having that urge to take that first step towards changing their communication, how can they reach out to you?
Okay, lovely question. So, I have a specific framework which I use. So, the framework is the first is the awareness. So, they have to be aware of where they are actually,
Hmm.
because I cannot compare myself with a person who's already doing better. So, first, I should need the awareness about who I am and also identify the areas of improvement.
Hmm.
So, where growth is also possible.
Hmm.
And next, I have to realize, okay, if I do this, this is going to be the outcome.
Hmm.
So, what I should expect out of that.
Hmm.
So, because I cannot expect what I'm going to do and a different output is going to come. And and the main thing comes here. All these three is very, very easy. Okay, the main thing is the actual transformation. That
Hmm.
is they have to put in their effort. So consciously changing the habit and behavior.
Hmm.
So it is not a one day show. And even though I am there as a coach or a mentor, I cannot make the change unless they are willing to change.
Yes, that's so
So
true.
yeah, it has to come with that. And finally, it is the practice. So
Hmm.
they have to keep practicing this again and again until it becomes very natural to them. So this is where the real growth is. And all these I do through experiential learning, through games, different activities. So I have a lot of vocabulary games and other games for leadership skills as well. So I teach in because when we play a game, we become a child again.
Yes.
So a child is a high energy place
Yeah.
because you would have never seen a child dull. Okay,
Yes.
so when the energy is more, the learning is also more.
Great, great, great. Thank you for sharing that. Any specific platforms where audience can reach out to you? Would you like to share that?
They can reach out to me on Instagram, empowerededge.on, and also in LinkedIn, it is Shantha Meena.
Lovely, lovely. Santa, last question I have for you is, you have restarted your career, right? And there are many women out there who must be willing to do that, but
Yes.
they're not able to take that first step towards change. Or maybe, it happens with so many of us where um, women feel that this is not a right age for me to learn anything. I think that is a very big one that comes from many of us. What is that one message of any inspiration thought would you like to share?
Uh, that's a really wonderful question. So, even for me, this was what I was expecting. And many women think that, but now the awareness is there with all these Instagram and social media essentials. The awareness is more. So, the biggest strength we all have is the willingness to stay open and also uh, learning. Never leave learning. The learning can be through book or through experience.
Hmm.
And the curiosity. The curiosity, it helps you to grow. And never think that age is going to be a issue there. So if you have seen Chandrika Tandon, have you heard about her?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So she was into the corporate world, but she loved singing and she restarted at a very later stage. But the passion is what ignited her. So
Hmm.
I will always tell that age is not a matter at all. So it is your curiosity and the way you learn that is what is going to bring you out. But please, women, we are all very strong. We know how to bring ourselves out. So this is a nice place now to stay curious and also to learn.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Santa, thank you for being here today and sharing these wonderful insights with audience. And of course, there was a very great learning through this conversation. So thank you once again. Wishing you a very, very good luck for we are just at the end of November and we soon
Exactly.
getting with the new year now. So, wishing you lots and lots of success coming your way, and may you transform many, many lives and you inspire many more people out there. So, wishing you a very good luck and thank you once again.
Oh, thank you, Anu. You've been such a wonderful host. And I also wish that you will do more podcasts so that you inspire more women like us to shine like stars. Okay, we need more power to us, more strength to us. And surely you're doing a great job out there. And I wish you more success.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Santa. It really means a lot.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
If you enjoyed this conversation, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my podcast and share it with your friends and family, one woman at a time. I'm on a mission to build a community of a thriving women. Thank you very much for taking your time to listening to this podcast, and I'll see you in the next show. Now go out there and do something that truly inspires you.